Hello, welcome to Cooking with Peggy. After a long, hard day at work, it's fun to come home and whip together a very quick and easy meal that tastes homemade. When I was young and single, I did not like to cook just for myself, and so I ate cheese and crackers most nights for dinner. But this is one meal that I would cook because it was literally just so easy and something that I really enjoyed. We are making beef stew tonight. You can make this recipe many different ways. I would buy fresh beef tips from the grocery store, brown them, put them in the crock pot with the gravy, add my ingredients and let it simmer all day when I was home with the kids, and we'd have this for dinner. But this is when you're working and you come home and you want to make something quick, this is how I do it. So I buy these slow roasted beef tips in gravy. One tray usually works well for 4 servings of beef stew, and you just microwave this for 3.5 minutes and then add it to the other ingredients. When I am in a real hurry, I can use canned carrots, canned potatoes, and canned green beans along with a can of corn. Dump it in, you were done in 5 minutes. Tonight I'm actually going to use some fresh vegetables along with the corn to go with this. Okay, I'm going to put this in the microwave and then let's get chopping. So now we're just going to chop a few of the green beans, the carrots, and I like some flavor to my beef stew, so we put in the shallots. I won't be sharing this with my mother because she does not like onions, and so we're going to start chopping. Put those in the pot and then we'll work on the potatoes. Now it's time for the carrots. I am using baby carrots because they're already peeled, and you just chop them in half, and that's usually the perfect size for the stew. So these are shallots that I'm chopping. These are a milder form of onion that my daughter likes. My husband and I actually like the sweet yellow onions in this stew, but we had a lot of the shallots on hand for a recipe my daughter makes, so I am using those tonight. And we'll just chop those up and throw those in and be ready to go on to the potatoes. So now we're going to chop our potatoes. I actually boiled these ahead of time, and they boiled for about 10 to 15 minutes to soften them enough, and that makes this a little bit easier so they don't have to simmer as long on the stove. We'll just go ahead and make this our chunks and put that in, and it will be ready to go as soon as the beef tips are done. I use about 5 or 6 medium-sized golden potatoes for this, or if I'm in a hurry, 1 can drained. Okay, the beef tips are done. We are ready to dump those into the pot with the other vegetables. Then we'll add our corn and our gravy and get it simmering. So the beef tips with the gravy go right in, and then you stir that up and add the final ingredients. So we'll add our corn. One nice thing about this meal, it is very hearty and filling, as well as easy to make, and it's chock full of vegetables, so it tastes good, and there's usually enough left over for lunch the following day. 1 jar of beef gravy goes in to help augment the beef tips and gravy that we have added. If you want it real saucy, you can use 2 jars of gravy. So now it's all mixed together, and we're going to put this on the stove at medium heat and simmer it for 10 to 15 minutes until the carrots and green beans are soft and ready to eat. So we're also going to heat up some bread in the oven to have with our stew. Stew and bread just seems to go together. So let me know if there's any recipes you'd like to see a video of, and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy.